So who's in your interview? This is your podcast.
Yeah, so I'm gonna interview
Okay, let's
you.
do it. Let's do it.
All right, say when.
It's good.
All right, I'm here with my good buddy Alfonso Cuadra, the Godfather himself. Good to see you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Good to
yes,
be
sir.
here with you.
I'm excited because we have an event coming up,
We do.
and I'm on board with the philosophy because that's exactly how I built my business is through podcast guesting. So I'm excited.
I'm excited as well. You know, Alfonso, here's the truth. Today, ads have always been a part of marketing, and ads are always going to be a part of marketing. But ads today seem to be not working quite the way they used to a few years ago. Would you agree with that?
Listen, I got to pump in more money to get the same results.
Which is crazy.
We drop about more than $1 million a year in ads.
In ads.
And just Facebook.
Wow.
That's not YouTube, LinkedIn, or whatnot. And sometimes my more effective marketing comes from connections, relationships, and podcasts. Being a guest on someone's podcast.
Being a guest on someone's podcast. You said it beautifully, because the opportunity when you're a guest on the right person's podcast is you build a relationship with them.
Yeah.
That relationship can turn into a business partnership, even a client situation with that person.
Yeah.
And what does it cost to get on a podcast? Well, the way that I teach it, zero or near zero. You don't have to spend money on an agency. Alfonso, did you know that AI is disrupting so many things? It's also disrupting how you can get to be a guest on podcasts. Mm-hmm. With very little monetary spend, you can use AI to be a guest on other people's podcasts. What do you think of that?
Listen, in 2020, the world was changing just the way it's changing right now.
Yes.
I went from the in-person to online, and I went on other people's podcasts because I was pretty much starting over. I mean, I've been doing this for 20 plus years, yes. But I had to kind of start over because there was no more events in person.
There weren't.
And so you have to be willing to change with the times. And so what I did, I didn't have a podcast, I didn't have a following, maybe I had a small following. But jumping on other people's podcasts is really what built my career back in 2020. And now with AI and all these new technologies, automation and all that, I mean, it's even easier. So this is kind of why I wanted to do this event with you. I love the idea that someone could build the 6 to 8 figures without having to spend money.
That's a beautiful thing. Now, it's not enough just to get on a show. When you get on a show, you need to have that particular guest appearance be well thought out and well structured.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you just go on a show and you vomit, messaging. If you just go vomit on the host and the audience, you're not going to get anywhere. But if you've crafted your message properly and you hit the right notes, they're going to be intrigued enough to want to go do the right thing with you. And part of what we're going to talk about in the event is how that can be done. Because you can go book yourself on 30 podcasts and you can get 0 clients. We want to set you up so when you book yourself on 30 clients, you're going to get some clients, you're going to get some relationships, they're going to make a difference for you.
Yeah.
So our event is all about that on September 22nd, and that's an important point for you and I to make.
That's what happened to me. So 2020, COVID, I come from the in-person space. Even my shows were in person. I was on television. I came from television, so I had a show on television.
The Godfather, the TV star.
Yeah, so I had 2 shows on television. One of my shows had 8 seasons, so I was there for a very long time.
Wow, that's amazing.
Even a live show. So I was doing a live show, and now all of a sudden you got this thing called COVID, and the world is upside down. And I remember I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I just started connecting with people that had shows, and the first couple of ones I didn't get any response. I mean, people liked it, whatnot, but it wasn't until I started crafting the message, right? And it's all about the crafting of the message, how you deliver the answers so you can serve, 2 people, or 3 people, let's say, just the host.
Yes.
Because he won't have you back if it's just a massive sales pitch.
No, he won't.
The audience.
Absolutely.
Because they're not going to listen if it's just a massive sales pitch. And yourself, you want to make sure that you're also getting the message across in an authentic way where it's still there's intrigue and people want to listen more. People want to tune in, and it's you don't have to sell when you have a well-crafted message.
No, you don't. In fact, the most important thing that you have to do when you go on a show is lead from the heart. As you said, it's important that you connect with the audience. The last 5 years have been hard on people. I mean, you and I, we were in an event today that was so beautiful, but then there was some horrible news of a beautiful man being assassinated, right? Yeah. Just for standing up for what he believed in, which shouldn't be happening in a beautiful space like the United States or Canada, right? Yeah. And so it's really important that people understand that when people hear upsetting news or they're locked down or whatever, they don't feel good. So they go to podcasts to be inspired. They go to podcasts to be uplifted. So that's got to be your first job when you go on a show. Craft your message in a way that inspires and uplifts. Secondly, the host, man, is spending time, energy, money putting something together. You better make him look good that he made a good decision to bring you on, right? It's a big risk he's taking. And thirdly, obviously for you, you want to build a connection and a relationship. So all those three things are really beautifully said. We're doing the event on September 22nd.
Is it 22nd?
I believe it is.
Yeah, it's at
September 22nd.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. And we're going to put the link in the
Let me just double check here just to make sure we got
the right date.
We got the right date. Oh, yes, September 22nd at 7 p.m.
7 p.m. So we got it right.
It's virtually. So you can watch us. You don't even have to wear pants.
No, you don't. You see Kevin O'Leary on that show when he was wearing his underpants and then the suit jacket and the tie. Was crazy, man. So you could do it that way and you'll learn everything. And guys, here's the best part. Alfonso has agreed to do this event for free. Yeah. This is free. You can learn all these things for nothing. So make sure you register, make sure that you're there.
And it's our first event together.
Yes, it is.
This is like a match made in heaven.
It truly is.
And it's historical. It's our first event together, so I'm excited for it. You guys better get your tickets right away. It's virtual, so I'm not going to say it's going to sell out. But because I hate when people say that. It's going to sell out. It's a virtual event.
Virtual free event.
But there's going to be a lot of people there, and if you don't get the message, you could miss it. And, we will plan things in the future, but maybe in the new year. Yeah. And imagine, you don't take action now, you have 3 months to execute, you got to get your tickets.
You really do, because you know what? A lot of people, they're looking for guests to finish off the year, and they're looking for great guests to start off the new year. Don't you want to hit the ground running with all this knowledge of how to do it?
6 million podcasts.
Right, and on top of that, listen, it's better that you learn from a guy who made mistakes like me, because I got on 100 shows with no results before I figured it out, and you don't need to do that. On the very first show you go on, the next show you go on, you could do the right thing in the right way and get a great result for yourself, inspire a bunch of really good people, and take your message out to the world in a way that is going to touch hearts and make beautiful things happen. Alfonso, it's an honor to do this with you, man.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
Let's do it. So we'll see you on the 22nd. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.